Hello, Jessica Gerwick's back from another review, and today is another castle set review, and it's set number 70400, and it is called The Forest Ambush. It has 90 pieces, 4 minifigures, and retails for $12 in the United States, and it is recommended for ages 5 to 12, and this set is just starting to show up in stores, specifically Toys R Us. It's not available anywhere else, and so I'm guessing it will be at the LEGO store on June 1st. So yeah, now let's take a look at the packaging. And here is the second figure, and he is pretty cool. He does come with another torso print, but the torso print isn't really unique because it is pretty common. And he does come with a spear right here. And here's his back. And his face is kind of a generic face. I know it's not too old, but it did come out in 2010 with that Smart Car set, which is just an amazing set. And here is his little helmet. And the helmet is cool, but I do have a lot of it from the 2007 castle theme. That's really it for this figure. And here's the box, and this is the first set I've seen in this box size. And basically it is the same size as kind of like the $10 sets, which is this thick, like this dimension right here with that part, except it is not as thick as it. As you can see, it's a little bit, well, it's a lot thinner. So I'm not really sure what the price point for these, like this certain box is. I'm guessing it's going to be $12 unlicensed sets, but that kind of contradicts itself because the Galaxy Squad $12 set, which was unlicensed, is not this size. It's the size of like the Lone Ranger $13 set or the Crane Escape. So I'm really glad to see another box size, but it's just kind of weird. I haven't seen this one. And I think maybe that City Fire Chief set might be this box size, but I'm not sure. So here is the front, and it's really nice. There's a lot going on there, and I love the size of it. And here is the back, and you can see there's just all the play features there. And it does come with one pretty short instruction booklet right here. And here is the first Lion Knight, and he does have a pretty cool face, but it is an exclusive to the set because it is the same face of the hero from Pharaoh's Quest, which was just a great theme. But it is kind of rare, well, not really rare because it was used in Dino, so I guess it's not too rare. But this is a pretty cheap way you could get him nowadays. And he does have some nice torso printing, which is an exclusive, and that new sword piece, which is still pretty cool, which has a kind of a different mold. Then here is his back, and he does come with this helmet, which is kind of an old helmet. Not too old, but I have a lot of it from the 2007 castle theme. That's really it for this figure. And here's the first Dragon Knight, and I have to say, the pair of Dragon Knights in the set is just awesome. First thing, this guy has a new face, and I really do love this face. I'm not sure if it's exclusive to the set, but either way, this is the cheapest way you could get it, and it just has some really nice like sideburns right there, and kind of like a beard going on. And he does kind of have like a grinning face. And here is his back face, where he's just kind of grinning even more. And he does come with this helmet in black, which is kind of hard to find in black, at least for me. I think this is the first time I've gotten in black, but I know it's kind of, I'm not sure if it's rare. I think older sets had it, like I think the 2000 Castle Knights Kingdom theme, but I'm not really sure. And here's the back printing, and here is the front printing. And the torso is really nothing special because it's kind of a common piece in this castle theme. But he does come with a nice shield, which is always a nice throw-in. But I'm really impressed by his face and his helmet, and he does come with this little axe right there. And here is the second figure, and again, it's another cool figure, or a really nice figure because of the exclusive face. Well, it's not really exclusive, but it is a new face. You kind of see the front printing right there. He's missing a tooth, and then the back printing. So I really love this face piece right here. I'm not sure if it's exclusive to this theme, but I'm pretty sure it should be. It might have came in the earlier city sets this year, and I know this is the cheapest way you could get it. And he does come with this little mace right here, so that's pretty cool. And this helmet, which I'm kind of tired of getting this helmet in black. And I wish they would have put it in like silver or something for the good guys. But that's really it for the figure. And here's the dog of the set, and I'm pretty thrilled that they put a dog in this because it's just kind of random, but it's really cute. And German Shepherds are always a really cool dog. And you can kind of see this really nice mold. It's not necessarily new, but it's still pretty cool to get it. And here's the set all together, and there's this little carriage and this little, I guess, hiding part for the Dragon Knights. And so the first part is this little, I guess, not really a carriage, what am I saying? It's like a little holder for the treasure chest right there. And the treasure chest is pretty cool. Of course, it comes with 6 gems, or not really 6 gems, 6 gold pieces and a few gems. And the gems aren't really any of the special ones, which I'm still disappointed with. And it does come with this cup right here. And sorry, I forgot the red gem, which I put right here. And I wish they would just put like a purple gem or the orange gems, which are really hard to find. I do have an orange gem, but I don't have a purple gem. And the cup is just kind of a cool throw-in. But like I said, it's always nice to get some one-by-one, I call them tiled studs, even though that's not particularly what they are. But yeah, it's always nice to get those. And we get a lot of them in this set, just like with some of the other sets. And then there's this little, I guess, carriage, not really carriage, what am I saying? It's a, I don't even know what to call it, but basically it's just a transporter for the treasure chest, and it does have a little shield right there, which is pretty cool. And you could make one of the knights pull it from the back, because there's just a little holding part right there. And there's really not much substance to it, it's just really, you see what you get, or you get what you see, or whatever the heck the saying goes. And then finally there's this little hiding part for the dragon knights, and you can kind of see that there's some like grass all around it and like plant life. And there's this part right here, which if you push this, there's a flicking fire missile, not really much there. My favorite play feature, which is the biggest play feature, is there's this little lever back here, and if you push it, the tree falls down. So that's pretty cool. And I'm really a sucker for trees, so I'm happy that they put a tree piece, and it's kind of a unique tree because they use some Technic pieces right there, so I really like that particular tree build. And on the back there is a holder for some missiles, and it does come with an extra sword, so I just put the sword there. It's the same with the other sets, so it's always nice to get an extra sword. And there's really not much space for any of the knights or anything. You can probably stick one right here on the studs and make them kind of hide in the areas from the front. And that's really it, another 360. And now on to the final verdict. Overall, I actually think this is a great set, probably my favorite, and yeah, I think this is probably my favorite castle set this year because the price is really good for 4 minifigures. And even though the price per piece ratio is not the best, it is pretty good, I gotta admit. And I do love the little tree right there. I'm a sucker for trees, and the inclusion of the dog was actually really nice to touch. And then those 2 new faces are just really cool to get them in a cheap way. And so I do rate this set at 9.25 out of 10. I would recommend picking it up. It's a great army builder for all the castle fans who likes building great armies. So yeah, that's really it for this review, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.